Have you ever wanted to live off-grid in a fully sustainable environment? Well, is it even possible? That's what we're investigating here at Centro Educativo Suelo Sano. Suelo Sano stands for healthy soil. Hi, I'm Luis Sabor, and this is my chosen name. It is pronounced Luis, not Louis. Sabor, not saber. I want to tell you a story about creating your reality. I was in Nicaragua in 2019 filming the final segment of A Place to Sit, a documentary about creating your reality. And an important part of creating your reality is vocalizing your dreams. So this is a great example of how you can create your reality. I was at the Surfing Donkey Hostel in 2019 at San Juan del Sur, Nicaragua. And I was chatting with the manager of the hostel, Alba, and I was telling her my dream of creating a retreat center near San Juan, somewhere out in rural Nicaragua, with the help of a local Nicaraguan family. Renting the land, not owning it, and inviting people from all over the world to enjoy a sustainable living experience with peace and tranquility. And after talking a while with Alba, she said, "You need to go talk to my father." And so I did. The very next day, I went to Escamaquita and I met Miguel Rostron. We had a great chat about my dream. I repeated my dream to Miguel, and he wasn't sure, I think, at first, but he started to warm to the idea. And as it turned out, 2 years later, in 2021, we signed a contract and we started what has now become Centro Educativo Suelo Sano. So we're always working here at Centro Educativo Suelo Sano. But some days, the advancement is more obvious. We've got this wall going really well. We're on its final stages. We finally got the process for a finish that really works. And so we're repeating that process everywhere now. And so we're finishing phase 1 there, and already starting phase 2. This is going to be the kitchen area over here. Here we have a food forest planted on principles of permaculture, which is to say that it is fully sustainable. We have 4 swales built on contour throughout the property so that we can capture all the rainwater that falls on it and store it in the ground. We have 40 fruit trees in all so far. We're adding more every year. Let's see. Here you can see another swale and more fruit trees. We're employing alley cropping also. So far, the only crop between the swales and the alley is yucca, but it is performing really well. We eat a lot of yucca, which is a tuber, kind of like potatoes, a little bit different. And we also employ understory farming. So here's what we have planted in our understory. We have been very successful with basil. Got a lot of basil that we planted last year. And recently we started just a few little tomato plants. You can barely see, and some squash seeds are coming up. And I'm happy to see that the ginger is coming back. Here's some ginger, more basil, albahaca, and some more ginger. So that should do well over the winter here. Here are some of our most recent plantings. So, strawberry and Italian oregano, lemongrass, and over here we have malanga and a little loquat tree. So part of permaculture is to divide your property into zones, and right behind me here is what you would call Zone 5, which is wild land, completely untouched by humans for the most part, and that is where the jungle is. That's where the monkeys live. It's where we see a lot of beautiful birds. And Zone 5, the wild side, is really important for keeping a steady supply of bacteria and fungus from the wild side. A lot of the property right now is in grass. Here's our composting toilet, one of the first structures, well, the first structure that we built here at Suelo Sano. And that is certainly part of the sustainable living that we do here. We are a permaculture exhibition site. We are zero waste and fully off-grid. Come visit us sometime to see what sustainable living is all about.